And good morning, Seminole Nation. This is your host, Edwin Mark. Wait, no, I'm Jeremy Foltz. What's going on? I'm filling in for Edwin Marshall today, and who's filling in for Joe Kuhn? Who's filling in for Bo Whitekiller? I am officially your fourth choice today to host the radio show, and so good luck, and I hope we don't crash and burn. I've got a co-host in the office with me today, Mr. Delaney Pinnock. How's it going, Delaney?
Stone go.
Delaney is our language specialist, actor, entrepreneur. What else do you do, Delaney?
Sleep. That's about it.
So we've got a good show for you guys today. We're going to kind of get into some announcements, and we have a pre-recorded interview with Treasurer Director Kyle Cootie. But before we get into it, we do have some sad news to kind of pass along. Longtime host and Seminole Nation icon Spencer Frank, his widow Marietta Franks passed away last night, and we want to wish the family our condolences and pass along an announcement they had for us today that the funeral arrangements are being made right now. Nothing's been finalized, but she will be laid to rest at the Seminole Baptist Church in Kanawha. So Spencer has been a long time kind of figure in the Seminole Nation, Delaney.
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot about him.
Yeah, so we again just want to kind of pass along our condolences, and so as far as the announcements go, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Citizens Open Forum and Informational Brief with Chief Greg Chilcote. And Chief Chilcote has scheduled two of these. The first one for this weekend, February 9th, from 1 to 3 at the gym at the Miccosukee Mission. And the second one's going to be February 16th from 2 to 5 p.m. at the Angie Smith Memorial United Methodist Church in Oklahoma City for our at-large citizens. 601 Southwest Boulevard, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 73109. And it's an opportunity to share the official situational awareness in regards to the recent Grissom Mansion decision and the executive department's current vision forward. So get out, and I'm sure to want some public input and want to make sure everything comes through okay, Delaney. I think it's important that the citizens have a chance to hear kind of from the front office on this one.
I plan on attending, so if you have any questions, get out there, and here's your opportunity.
And then again, also clan meetings or band meetings are very important to attend to. So Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Head Start and Early Head Start program is currently accepting applications for the current school year. Our program is for Native and non-Native children 6 weeks old to 5 years old, and the hours of services are from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. They have 4 sites available: Miccosukee Mission, the Admin Center here in Seminole, Barking Water in Wewoka, and River Mist in Kanawha. Our Head Starts and Early Head Starts program provides services for children with special needs. And so if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the administration office, 405-234-5265. And again, that's the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Head Start and Early Head Start program. And then we had a flyer come through by Miss Ricky Postoke, who is the director for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Child Development Center. And the center is dedicated to enhancing the quality and affordability of child care for all Native American families. They assist in quality child care for children with parents who work, attend classes, or who are in training. And it's a part of the Administration of Children, Youth, and Family, and rated a 2-star program by DHS. So if you have any questions for them, feel free to reach out to Miss Ricky Postoke at 405-382-2409, and she works here, I think, at the Seminole Center. I know this kind of came through last week, but Francis Tuttle putting on, or ODOT presents a free construction certification training, which is first aid, CPR, AED, work zone flagger, forklift, scissor lift, OSHA 10 certification, And there's a lot of jobs right now, Delaney, that, I mean, I drive I-40 every day, and I'm stuck in construction every day. So February the 11th through the 14th at the Francis Tuttle Technology Center at 12777 North Rockwell. That's like just north of 122nd and Rockwell in Oklahoma City. I used to work right by there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so minority and females encouraged to apply. For more information, go to www.odot.org/tape event. Again, that's odot.org/TAPEVENT, tape event. All right, Delaney, this one's right up our alley.
All right, Muskogee Nakonagoji, Creek Stories.
Nakmagitska?
Muskogee Nakonagoji. So the language department will be hosting a Muskogee language forum focusing on Muskogee storytelling. That should be a good one. I'm excited to hear some stories that, that might not have been told yet. So
what story do you have for us?
Oh, gotta wait and see.
Oh, there's sacred stories. We can't tell them over the radio.
Yeah, that'll be located at Seminole Nation Housing Authority, and we woke from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Lunch provided, so it'll be a good day, I think.
What kind of lunch?
Chili and stew.
So
I'm gonna have both of those myself. So
if that's a foggy day like today, it might hit the spot.
Obviously, always. So if you have any questions, call the Housing Authority at 405-382-9826, and that's February 15th. Buddy?
Is that next Friday?
Next Friday, I believe.
Okay.
So 11 a.m.
At the Housing Authority?
Housing Authority in Milwaukee, Oklahoma.
Off of Hidgety?
Hidgety Avenue, 101 South Hidgety Avenue.
And what time again was that?
11 o'clock a.m.
Good deal.
Hope to see y'all.
All right. Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, notice of vacancy for district court judge. The application opened January 28th and it closes February 28th. If you're interested, please send your resumes to Valentina Tiger, General Counsel Secretary, P.O. Box 1498, Wewoka, Oklahoma 74884, or you can email her at gcsecretary@sno-nsn.gov. Again, that's gcsecretary@sno-nsn.gov. And Valentina, I think she's going to be our guest in a couple weeks as well.
Okay. She has some good info for us.
Yeah. So the Seminole Nation CHR program presents Using Medication Safely, a key ingredient to your health, February 26, 2019, starting at noon, 12 p.m. at the North Community Building at the Miccosukee Mission. Join us for a presentation brought to you by Seminole Nation CHR, OHAI, and the Seminole Nation ASAP and Gateway Prevention, covering the following topics: alcohol and diabetes, medication knowledge, causes of drug-related problems, and the importance of prevention. Pre-register by calling Seminole Nation CHR at 405-234-5271. The doors will open at 11:30 a.m. and light refreshments and door prizes available.
Free. So
light refreshments and door prizes available.
Can't beat that.
Yeah. Again, that phone number for CHR 405-234-5271, and the director, CHR Jerome Harrison, is going to be another guest, and I think it's next week, Delaney. Yeah. So our next announcement from the Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act, Miss Emma Wesley Harjo, the director, would like to invite everyone to a workshop that will be taking place during spring break, March 19th is spring break?
Yeah, I'm already planning on going to the beach, so I don't know. No,
okay. I had big plans to try to go to Vamusa Lake, but I don't know if it's already booked out or not. I might need to contact Bo Whitekiller and see if there's any lodging available over there. But the workshop will take place during spring break, March 19th. The classes will be interviewing skills with Gina. There will also be another class on how to budget on the same date. So if you're interested in interviewing skills or learning how to budget out your money, your Doknawa, please contact Miss Emma Wesley Harjo at 405-234-5271. 5249. Again, that's 405-234-5249. And then I'm sure she'll like to see everyone there. She also requests that if you're coming or would like more information, to give her a call. So, Delaney, this one I think is right up your alley too.
I'm not sure about that, but
Native Explorers?
Native Explorers, introducing Native Americans to careers in science and medicine. I actually have a buddy that's going into the medicine field. Brandon Postoke. Shout out to Brandon Postoke, man.
We're not doing shout outs today. I'm sorry.
My bad. What else we got on here? Go ahead. Oh, no.
Put me on the spot. If we train wreck, it's all your fault. So the application deadline for the 2019 Native Explorers is March 1st of this year. You can apply at nativeexplorers.org/apply today. The program dates run from May 20th through the 31st, 2019, and it's for college course credit. So if you successfully complete it, you get 3 hours of college credit. And additional information, you can go to nativeexplorers.org or contact Kent Smith or Jeff Hardgrave, excuse me. And looks like their contact information 405-600-1926. And again, that's just for people who are interested in a career in sciences and medication, and increase the number of American Indians who earn a degree in science and medicine. So it's just a way to get those fields open to some of our people and to some of our youth who might be interested in going into those fields. So again, if you're interested, go to www.nativeexplorers.org. And so right now we're going to go into a pre-recorded interview that we did with Treasurer Kyle Cootie over at the complex that we did last week that Mr. Bo Whitekiller did. So let's go ahead and go in.
Hey, good morning, and welcome to another edition of Seminole Nation News. We have in-house here at the complex where we're currently located, we have the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma's treasurer, his officer, Mr. Kyle Cootie. Kyle, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay this morning. How about you?
I need a breath mint, but other than that, I'm okay. Just keeping it light and airy. Hey, what we're asking today is to get a little bit of information from Kyle, what he does, and just to share with you, the listeners, what's going on at the Treasury Department. How are our finances? What are they looking like? And a little bit about the Treasury officer himself. Because Kyle, how long you been doing this? How long you been up here?
Just a little over a year.
Okay.
So about a year and 4 months.
Had time to settle in, kind of get a groove, rhythm, or what's going on?
I think I got a better understanding and grip of everything.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well,
who is Kyle Cootie?
My name is Kyle Cootie, Fushjati Kyle Cootie. I'm married, have 4 kids, been in the military. Was in the Navy, the Navy. And
you a good swimmer?
Yeah, I'd say I'm a pretty good swimmer. What they call that, like second-class swimmer, first-class swimmer. Yeah. I enjoy working out, enjoy playing basketball, and that's about it.
Do you know Delaney Peanut?
A little bit. He was a little kid when I was in high school.
Is he a good player?
Well, at that time he wasn't, but he's grown and matured. He's a good player now.
Oh, thank goodness!
But then he was in trying to improve those skills he had.
Right on. We have Delaney and Jeremy in house, of course, for recording and sound engineer, and Delaney's our resident hype man.
I grew up watching Kyle play, so
yeah. Yeah, he was a little go-getter when we was younger.
He's still a go-getter now. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, tell us a little bit more. How did you get involved with the Seminole Nation? What prompted your actions to become treasurer, and a little bit about your educational background?
Well, as far as getting involved with Seminole Nation, that's kind of a difficult question. I mean, to be honest, it was never a thought in my mind. I've always had, some thoughts about what I could do for the Seminole Nation, but it wasn't until I seen there was an opportunity to step in and, kind of see what I could do. Mm-hmm. But my background is in finance. I first majored in accounting, but then I went to finance because accounting was a little much at the time. It requires a lot, but, I did it anyway. And
where'd you go to school? Where at?
I went to University of Central Oklahoma.
Okay. It's a good school. Mm-hmm. I had a chance to visit up there with Native American Month now. I really enjoyed it. Good faculty.
Yeah, it's a good school. I've liked it. I mean, it's good for accounting, especially accounting majors. A lot of people get recruited out of that school.
All right. About your work here at the Nation, what prompted you to continue a little bit further about what you had to offer? What was the enticement, I should say, to come work here?
Well, I think really what brought me here is just more of seeing what I could do, try to help change the culture a little bit, the stereotype of Seminole Nation, you hear it around a lot that, we're kind of the poor tribe. Mm-hmm. And I just don't like that, being a Seminole Nation tribal member, just that negativity out there. So I feel like, with whatever skills I have, I can kind of come in and, try to help the nation.
Where did that help, empathy, where did that come from in you? Where did that gel at? Where did it begin at?
I think it comes from just the way I was raised. Parents probably instilled that in me. And just being, surrounded by family, tradition, whatever, culture, just growing up in that atmosphere, mm-hmm. I think it helps a lot.
Okay. And you was raised up, you said Varnum?
I went to Varnum High School, yeah. Varnum High School. And I was born and raised in Seminole.
Well, coming here, what is your management technique? How do you manage the office here at the Treasury? What are some things that you came into that you put a little of yourself into?
Well, I think coming in, that was difficult. This is actually I'd say second management role I've had. So I kind of take things that, I would want a manager to be like and try to be that way. I try to care for the employees. I try to basically lead them the way that I would want to be led.
How many employees do you have up here underneath you?
Well, I have 2 right now, so.
Care to mention their names so they can...
McKaylee Johnson, she's our Treasury office assistant. And then we have Brent Fowler, who is now our Treasury accountant.
Okay.
But we also have Jessica Goodnight, who is going to be our Treasury accountant, as Brent's going to be moving to accounting.
Oh, okay. Okay. Why did you want to work for the Nation? I mean, you kind of touched on it a little bit as far as, wanting to remove some of the stereotypes, but is there any specific reason why you wanted to come up here?
Well, to me, I think it's just more of just seeing what I could do to help improve the nation. I think there's a lot that we can benefit from that, there's probably a lot of resources out there that we haven't tapped into yet. And, I want to be able to help provide that, what do you call it? The kind of that road that
continuity, maybe, or
yeah, I don't know, something like that. But anyway, I just want to be able to help in that fashion.
Okay. What have you done to improve your knowledge as Treasury officer here in the last year? Or some self-development that you've seen or had?
Speaking of that, that's crazy because being in the Treasury office is totally different. I mean, I went to school for finance and accounting, mm-hmm. And then you come here and it's a totally different ball game.
Practical exercise.
Yeah, it's like you have the concepts, the foundation as far as, all the knowledge, principles and stuff, but it goes beyond that when you start dealing with federal funds and grants, contracts, things like that. I think it's just a lot of learning on my own and basically trying to understand how everything works, working with directors such as yourself, and maybe attending different conferences. I think with a lot of those, it's helped because, I got to network with people who's been in the industry for a while, and they've taught me things. They've kind of steered my attention to things I need to look out for.
Okay. How would you describe your current day here on the job? You come in, what's your current day look like?
Well, there's never any typical day, like as far as a routine. I mean, you would hope you would come in and just kind of be calm and peaceful, but no, you come in and the phone's usually ringing. People are needing to know how much money they have, how much money they spent. They want to know how much cash they have available for their programs and things like that. But for me specifically, I just come in and kind of reconcile some cash accounts and make sure that all of our money is in order with the Treasury account, and then, I sign, which seems like to me millions of checks each week, but, it's only like a few hundred, but still, at times it's a lot. It's like a mountain of checks that come through here, and we have to sign them all.
Right.
But I think other than that, weekly, it's just, you never know.
How often do you meet with, is there any set schedule, meeting with administration or?
As far as officially meeting, no. We kind of meet here and there about 2 to 3 times a week. We'll kind of discuss whatever concerning matters we have, but other than that, no, we don't have like a set schedule as far as Wednesday, 9 o'clock, we'll meet to discuss finances.
As a director, how, maybe you can give me some instruction, how often would you need to meet with me as a director? Or any director, I should say. What's the relationship? How can we improve that?
I think that would be best if we could do that once a month.
Once a month?
Yeah, it would be best to help explain to the directors themselves how the budget works, how the money works, things they need to be looking out for. Because with you guys knowing more, it helps improve our process. We don't have to reach out to you and tell you, hey, you made a mistake here, or there's a mistake here. And you guys would know beforehand, and it'd just make our lives easier.
Exactly. Our job is to make your job easier. That's it. No, really. No, for real. What is the most difficult situation you had to face, and how did you solve it since you've been Treasury Officer?
Oh, man. There's been plenty, but I'd say the most major one would be when it came to our payroll back when I started. There was an issue, and everybody knows about it. There was a health insurance check that wasn't able to clear the bank account. But I think a lot of people don't understand the process of how all of that works, which there's a lot of detail that goes into that, but it was a challenge knowing that, that set on my shoulders, and people's insurance they weren't able to use it. It was a tough time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But we were able to, get through that and better our cash flow.
Okay. Yeah.
So now we don't have to be so scared all the time as far as cashing checks and being able to know if that money is going to go through, or if we have enough money to make it through the account.
Okay. That being said, would you consider that probably one of your greatest accomplishments so far here in the Treasury, or do you have something else?
Well, I actually have something on the horizon that I'm working on. I'm working with the budget officer, and I think it'd be beneficial. This is kind of just a thought right now, but, I really want to reach out to the people, and not just the people that are here around the tribe all the time, not just the people that, we see day to day, or, I want everybody. I want this to be informational for everybody. So I think if we could explain our finances to, the general public as far as how we operate, I think it would benefit them and also benefit us.
Which was one of the reasons why we're here today, trying to help out and get that communication flow. Also, what are the state of the nation, in general, the state of the nation's finances? How would you describe it and kind of wrap this up a little bit to be kind of your anything you'd like to share?
Well, the state of the nation, as far as it goes on finances, we're in a lot better place than we were when I first started. I mean,
incrementally making inroads.
Yeah, we're making differences. It's taken a while, but it was very challenging at first. I wouldn't say we're evened out, but we're pretty much even, and we're getting better week by week. There's just a lot of things that we have to look at when it comes to that.
Well, bringing in the Larry Factor as the budget and his experiences, I'm sure you guys are starting to develop a good relationship.
Yeah, there's a lot of key pieces with him because there's a lot of areas that he's looking at that, we overlooked, and, he's bringing that to our attention. So that's helped out a lot, too.
That's good. Yeah, that's great. Well, appreciate your time in here. Again, you got anything else you'd like to share with listeners here at KWSH, Seminole Nation? Anything else?
Well, if you guys have any questions for me, you can reach me at my office. It's 257-7211 if you have any questions for me. But other than that, I don't have anything else.
All right. You got anything for Delaney?
Just keep getting better at basketball, man.
Chasing the dream.
Let me start there. Who's got the better jump shot?
He does. He can shoot a lot better than me.
Who can handle the rock better, though?
I can.
Okay, well, there you go. You do that. All right. Well, I'd like to thank Mr. Kyle Cootie here for today for your time.
All right. Appreciate
it.
And
thank sound engineer and resident hype man from the language department to help out. Again, any information that you have for us at Seminole Nation News, please contact us at the Seminole Nation Communications Department. That's 405-382-1010. And we'll give it back to Edwin. Mado.
All right, Bo. This is Ed. I keep hearing that. This is Jeremy with the language department, filling in for Edwin today, and we'd like to thank Mr. Kyle Cootie for that interview. And next week, our guest is going to be Jerome Harrison. So we got a few minutes here, but we wanted to kind of recap on some high school sports because we're going to try to start. It's getting playoff time, Delaney.
Oh, yeah, best time of the year.
And we've got a couple teams around our local neighborhood that's doing pretty good. But all three, or most of our teams, I think, are playing tonight. Seminole is playing Prague tonight. Looks like at Prague. Looks like Wewoka and Holdenville. That's going to be a good one.
All right, if you want to see some really good basketball, Varnum's playing Agra tonight.
Who?
Agra.
Where are they from?
Up north, I think, Cushing area, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Now, Varnum, they got their districts released, and they're playing over at the Muskogee Dome, aren't they?
That's for regionals. Districts will be at Varnum this week, I believe, this weekend.
So you're telling me I was wrong on my information?
Yes, very wrong.
Okay, so I guess I should just be quiet about sports now then.
No, I didn't say all that, but
good deal. Well, we just wanted to say get well, Edwin. Hopefully we didn't do too bad today. And again, join us next week on KWSH, 1260 AM and 97.7 FM. Every Tuesday at 11, we'll bring you the best radio show we can. And although we're your fourth choice today, hopefully we did okay. Oh, Delaney said he's number 5. So, alrighty. Stongo. This is Jeremy Fultz with highlights from the nation. Join Chief Greg Chilcote for an open forum and informational brief Friday, February 9th from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. Don't miss this opportunity to hear the official situational awareness in regards to the recent Grisso Mansion decision and the executive department's current vision forward. Also be sure to tune in next week as our guest will be CHR Director Jerome Harrison. And that's your highlights from the nation. Mado.